Glycine has a H, alanine has a CH3, valine has a CH with 2 CH3s branched off from it. Leucine has a CH2, a CH, and then 2 CH3s branching off from the CH. Methionine has a CH2, CH2, a S, and a CH3. Isoleucine has C, and then an H on the left side, and a CH3 on the right. Then below it has a CH2 and a CH3, and those are all nonpolar allopathic R groups. The next R groups are polar uncharged, which are serine. Serine has CH2, OH. Threonine has a C with an H on the left side, a OH on the right side, and then a CH3 attached to the bottom. Cysteine has a CH2 and a C and an SH. Proline has just COO minus, then attached to the bottom of that it has a C, and then there is a H attached to that C, and then underneath the C there is a house-like structure. On the left side there is an NH2, has a plus on top of it, and then below that NH2 there is a C2H. To the right of the C2H there is a CH, and above that CH it is another CH2. There's a CH2, those are CH2s by the way for the proline. On the proline there should be CH2, 2 CH2s on the right side, and on the left side there should be a NH2 plus and then a CH2. So, and it should be in a house-like type structure with single bonds connecting them. Asparagine has a CH2, and then below that is a C, and then on the left side is a NH2, and then on the right side there is a double bonded oxygen. And then for glutamine there is a CH2, CH2, and then below that CH2 is a C that has a NH2 on the left side and a double bonded O on the right side. And that is it for the polar uncharged groups. For positively charged R groups, we have lysine. Lysine has a CH2, 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 and then an NH3+. Arginine has a CH2, 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 NH, and then a C, and then a double bonded NH2 to the right of it, and then below it has an NH2, and the double bonded NH2 has a plus sign above it. And then histidine has a CH2, and this is in a pentagon type structure, right? So it has a CH2, a C, and then below that C is a CH, then to the right of that CH is an N, and then above that N is a double bonded CH, and then there above that CH is an NH plus, and it should be in a pentagon shape that's turned to the right. Alright, the next groups are negatively charged R groups. We have aspartate. It has a CH2 and then a COO minus at the bottom of that CH2. Glutamate has a CH2, CH2, and then a COO minus. And then the last set of groups are nonpolar aromatic groups. These are the ones that have the rings. We have phenylalanine that has a CH2 and then a benzene ring. Then you have tyrosine, which has a CH2 attached to it and then a benzene ring, and then at the bottom of it has OH. And then you have tryptophan, which has a CH2, and then it has a pentagon type ring that has 2 double bonds, one on the top, one on the bottom. It has an NH, and then below that pentagon ring you have a benzene ring, but it only has 2 bonds. And that's it.